Hey everybody.
Hey.
Welcome back to the Skate Zone. I am your host, Tommy Kickflip.
And I'm Johnny Skankson, but you just call me Nitro, baby.
Okay, Johnny, well, what do we got for them today? Man, I've been thinking, it's been a great decade for skate tricks. Great century, even.
Right, great millennium, I would say, for skate trips. Great pair of millennia, really, for skate tricks. You know, I think we've got some incredible skate trips the past 2 millennia. I think we got to go through.
Who was that guy?
Some of the greatest.
Like what was that guy's name? Beavis.
Beavis Weedman?
Beavis. Oh no, I don't think it was Beavis. It was like Seamus Reedman. Yeah, with the cloud Weedman one. Yeah, that was wild.
That was so wild. Okay, let me give the folks the lowdown.
You already know about this.
Right. You got to know about Seamus, but let me give you the lowdown on Seamus Weedman. Right. So this was back in 2007.
Damn.
And Seamus, I mean, he was known for his skate tricks, but more than that, he was known for smoking dank. Let me tell you,
huge stoner.
He was what
red
you
eyes
call
all the time.
He was what you call a jazz cabbage head, my friends.
Damn,
let me tell
lettuce.
you. Yeah. No, I mean this guy, he smoked a lot of weed. Now, you know, it was the 07 Skatapalooza, and they were having a competition. And, you know, they were doing a bunch of sort of just standard, you know, scored skate tricks, but one of the awards for the competition was who could get the most airtime. And so Seamus, he had this incredible strategy. So what he boosted up, he skated up to the half pipe, he launched himself off the edge, did a kickflip, you know, did a couple flips in the air.
Of course.
Then he pulled this massive blunt out of his pocket, right? He had this huge blunt in his hoodie pocket.
12, 14 inches, I'm talking.
At least.
Really thick around, too.
Yeah, like
humongous, carrot or,
basically, I think 3 inches in diameter. It was insane.
God,
yeah, I mean, that's what I was told, but yeah, no, I mean, so he takes out this blunt, and he lights it with basically like a blowtorch, so that he just smokes the entire thing in one go, and he inhales and he just blows himself up like a balloon. I mean, basically he's like a sphere, like in Tom and Jerry or something.
Oh, yeah,
filling with
Willy
an
Wonka.
arrow. Yeah, exactly, just like Willy Wonka. And you know, he's like full with all this weeds. He's just about to land. He's falling towards the ground, and he just, you know, blasts all of the weed smoke out, right? And this dense, thick cloud of dank just forms below him, and he lands on it. And so he's there on his skateboard, landed on this cloud of weed. He's still technically in the air, and so he's chilling. He does a couple kick flips on the cloud. He's just chilling there for like a minute or two, and then he's like, man, he's pretty high, right? He's pretty tired, so he just decides to take a nap. Literally, the whole crowd's watching, everybody's cheering the whole time.
Yeah.
And
the whole time.
The entire time for like 30 minutes.
Fucking minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
It was wild.
Yeah, and he just lies down. He lies down on this cloud of weed, and he just takes a nap. He just takes a fucking nap in front of everybody.
Unreal.
Whole crowd's cheering.
I must have been 6 or 7
Yeah,
years?
I mean, yeah.
I was just getting into skating.
I was only 8 or 9. I was watching this on TV, and oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
It was inspiring. It was inspiring stuff, watching this man just take a nap.
The world stood still.
And, you know, he eventually, you know, he gets up, gives a big yawn, sort of a stretch, picks up his skateboard, does a little kickflip, and then jumps off the cloud. 30 minutes of airtime.
He could have gone much longer if he
could have. He could if he wanted to. But
no one's going to beat it.
Yeah.
It's unbeatable.
Yeah, it's just incredible trick.
Speaking of unbeatable, we gotta recognize the man himself, JC.
Oh, of course.
Back in year 40, not 2040.
Yep.
Just 40. Right? This man coming out of like, I don't know, like the East, the Middle East. Somewhere in there.
Good old Jesus Harold Christ.
Jesus Harold Christ. Yeah.
What a guy. What a skater.
Yeah, he's obviously known for a lot of things, but but many people don't know this, but he's actually the father of skateboarding. You know,
really skateboarding
really clever,
itself.
You know, father and the son at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what we used to say. But anyway, yeah, because he basically, here, you tell the story. Wasn't there some sort of like robbery or something? And being the good man that he is,
that's
tried
right.
to catch up to this robbery of some sort of cabbage robbery.
Yeah. So
he
I mean,
sees this toy because back in the day they didn't have skateboard. I know I can imagine being alive then, but they didn't have skateboards yet. But what they did have is planks on top of little like wooden wheels and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, like. Really,
and so my understanding of the situation was they had a lot of these sort of little wooden carts, right? And they had plenty of wooden carts for moving sort of cargo or whatever you needed to move around, right? And so apparently there was this little kid that wanted to grow up to be like his dad one day, and his dad actually he was a carpenter, crafted a little mini cart for him so he could carry around little bundles of fruit or whatever, just about the size of our modern day skateboards, really. And old JC, he was chasing after this crook, after this criminal, stole some bread from an innocent woman, and he walks up to a little kid and he pats him on the head, gives him a little kiss on the forehead, and he says, God loves you. And then he takes the board and he starts shredding, right? And he's just shredding towards this guy. He does the very first grind on the side of a food cart. He does the very first kickflip right over the robber's head, and he knocks him out.
What's interesting with this is actually because of course, they didn't have digital cameras and all that newfangled technology. How they figured this out and how this is documented is the archaeologists actually, all the surfaces Jesus was on are actually tracked out. And today, that's actually been converted into a modern. Anyway, I'm rambling. You guys already know all this stuff.
Yeah. I mean, so
I just think it's wild. We got to give credit to.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to get into the details, it was really back in 1982 they actually discovered a missing chapter of the New Testament, the Book of Dope. And this described all of the dopest skate tricks that Jesus did.
There's so many. We gotta move on.
Right. And of course, Jesus' greatest rival, Satan himself. Obviously, the big bad, Lucifer.
Gotta talk about Satan. It's just what's gotta happen.
Yeah.
Never. I might get in trouble for saying this. Of course, Satan's a very powerful entity, and I respect him. But kind of not the most talented guy in the game.
Really not.
Like sort of like a mid, like 6 out of 10 sort of deal. I mean, no shade towards him. I'm sure he's a great guy, but like, just the moves aren't quite there. But anyway, that doesn't mean we can't acknowledge the dope trick he pulled off back in
you gotta
back in
01 back in 01
01. Yeah, no, it was 101. Yeah, 101.
Right 101 AD. That's right.
Exactly. Right after Christ. But anyway, what was going on? He was on some sort of like ledge.
That's right.
Was there like a trebuchet involved?
I believe there was a battle. There was some kind of battle in Babylon. It was outside of Babylon, I believe. And there was some kind of big battle over some kind of barley shortage. Barley shortage.
Barley, or was it like barley? I don't fucking know.
Some kind of grain. Maybe it was wheat. Maybe it was trillion. I don't know. I don't remember the old great Mesopotamia. Who knows? But Satan, he was just. I mean, he didn't care about the barley.
Oh, he was just trying to one up. For the past 60 years, he's essentially been trying to one up Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. All these skate tricks.
So this was just happened to be his lucky day, I suppose.
Right. I mean, so what he set up a quarter pipe. Right in front of this battle. He didn't even know the battle was going on. He wasn't paying attention, and he was just practicing tricks. He had his board, and he was gonna go off this ramp, right? And so he did. And he launched pretty high into the air. He managed to get some height.
Yeah.
And what happened was he just happened to be right next to a trebuchet launch, beside him, and it just whacks his board.
Yeah. Wow.
But Satan. I mean, he's immortal.
Right, of course. I mean, he's been here for forever. The inherent evilness of the human race is, of course, Satan.
And of course, he has mystic powers, and so he can manufacture a skateboard out of whatever infinitely powerful and indestructible material he wants.
Right.
And so, he gets hit with this trebuchet. The board doesn't break, but the momentum, it hits him, and it transfers to him. It hits him upwards, and it gets him start spinning.
So many spins.
Yeah. And, I'm sure you've heard people landing, 900s, people trying to land, 1080s, 1260s, right? Getting a lot of
Exactly.
spins. I mean, Satan is the only one to ever land 1 million.
A 1 million.
Right,
That is
yeah.
insane.
I mean, yeah. I mean, imagine trying to accomplish a 1 million in modern skateboarding with the modern tools we have.
Yeah, my advice: don't even try it.
Don't even try.
You're
Don't even
competing
try.
with an immortal
You're talking
deity of
about
darkness,
you're talking
the
about
Lord of
rotating.
hell.
You're talking about rotating 1 million degrees in the air during a jump. I mean, you basically have to get as much air time as Phoebus, and that's. I mean, you're not going to do that.
Oh my God!
You're not gonna do that.
Wait, what's this? Seems we're getting a phone call. Ooh.
Hey there.
The number is
who's this?
666.
Oh. Well,
hello?
pick it up,
Hello?
I guess. Hey fuckers. I hear you talking about me. Well, let me just tell you. I'm pretty proud of that skate trick, but, I got some plans coming up that I'm gonna be even more proud of, I think. Let's just say, well, you know I'm a fan of, pentagrams, pentagonal-shaped things. You know I'm a fan of such things. You may not know that, but I am. Well, there's something, pentagonal shaped in the country that I might have an interest in taking. And that's all I've got to say. Alright, later, skaters.
Later, Satan.
See ya, Satan. Wow, really cryptic message there.
I'm a little weirded out. Maybe we end this early. What do you say?
Yeah. I mean, you know, I had some more skate tricks in mind, but I think I'm gonna have to think about that. I'm gonna have to.
Feeling of dread.
Yeah, me too. Definitely some dread. Definitely some discomfort.
Yeah.
Feeling my sins crawling up my back. You know, bit of that.
We should turn this off.
Yeah.
Okay. Good night, folks.
Yeah.
Good night, folks. Join us next week.
Stay rad, skaters.
Stay rad.